Hello, Ewasol here, and I am in Falkirk at the Nationals, round two of the National Trophy, taking place in Falkirk. Uh, a long way if you live in Portsmouth, but well worth the trip. It really was well worth the trip. I'm gridded 18th after finishing 26th in Derby. Yeah, I'm on the third row, which is pretty cool. And there's a load of people in front of me. Directly in front of me is Keith Sheridan from who I race normally in the Wessex League. Actually, I was speaking to Keith after the race, and he called me before. I can't remember, but he did the gravel world champs, and he was absolutely beasted from that. So he wasn't hoping for too much, but he loves a challenge, does Keith. So he was uh, he beat me at Derby, so he's got slightly better gridding. Um, on the left, I think that is Bill Kay on from Reefan Racing. I don't know what league Reefan is. It's a nice Scott bike there. I'm not quite sure. Um, yeah, and to the right of Keith is David Haygarth from Wheelbase Cabtech Castelli, who I didn't realise is I think a bit famous in CX circles. Because well, what's brilliant about this is David and I had a great battle all race, and he had a GoPro camera on or a video camera on his bike as well. So normally you never get to see me. I mean, I never get to see me, but this time there's loads of video of me. I mean, if I could be bothered, and I'm pretty sure I can't be, I could stitch both our videos together to make a really cool, almost professional video. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, very cool indeed. So yeah, really nice to watch your video, David, and to race you. 14, who's that? Ian Knight, BC Briganti. Further to my right is Richard Lewis, the old arch nemesis, who I race week in and week out, and only care about beating Richard. So really nice that Richard also made the trip up from down south. I can see number 9. Who's that? Andrew Brindle. Yeah, they are the real hitters are right at the front. People like Robert Jebb, who I think is new to this category. Looks like we're all ready to go. This venue is brilliant. I mean, and Alan, who did the commentating, was fantastic. Here we go. I was praying for a good start. I got a pretty good start, really, for me, because I'm normally terrible, and I'm kind of holding my place, which is great. I go past Keith. It's going to bend to the left, and I was thinking, right, it's going to bend to the left. It's hard to see in the first bit where to go. There's Richard Lewis, 25, pedal on, and I wanted to make sure I was in the right place, because you don't want to not turn left. There goes David Haygarth in front of me. He's a big unit. He's not one of those slight riders. He's a big unit, lots of power. Number 17, Phil Oliver, CXR, all in black. I was over the moon with that start. I really was, because I'm such a crap starter normally. So I'm on your wheel, David. Hopefully you're coming to Clanfield and we can reminisce about this race. And Phil as well. We're all kind of closely matched. And then this lovely off-camber section. What a stupid mistake. I don't know what I did there, but well, it was basically bad riding, wasn't it? I had to I slipped, got unclipped, had to hop up the bank, so I lost a place there to 21 Mark Wood from Gritty Race Team. Pretty good to be sponsored by Gritty. Very lovely Gritty kit, I bet. This turn, really important turn, to be able to make it up without putting a foot down. If you put a foot down, you're going to lose quite a lot of time. So thankfully I made it up that time. And this course, I was talking to Sam Genesini, who's rides for Exact Verso Power, new club that Simon Patterson looks after, and he was saying, oh, it's there's a few punchy bits, but should be quite steady. And I said, no way, Sam. This course is punishing. It's got to be the most physical, one of the most physical courses. I mean, Clanfield is physical, but I don't know, this was a real right struggle. There was Richard Lewis. Looks like he was patting the top of his saddle, because what happened sometime in the race is his saddle started pointing up, it's just not what you want, is it? So just when your equipment does not behave itself, it is the most disconcerting thing. CX is hard enough without your equipment not doing what you want it to do. So yeah, he told me his saddle went up. I think I dive in, I managed to make it. I gave him some space because I was flying through there, and we come to the hurdles, and I fly through this, go get a nice run through that, and back on. That was pretty good for me, but I didn't clip in very well. That is the thing with me. I'm not very good at clipping back in. So Richard, I'm on Richard's tail. Brilliant. Someone's going past me. He's going past Richard. Number 5. Wow. Why is he there? Philip Simcock. Maybe he had a bad start. And that guy as well. I didn't see his number. And another one. Wow. 36. Jesus. He's come a long way. 36 is Douglas Sharp, 4th fellow. Didn't panic because you can only go as fast as you can go, and you don't want to burn all your matches. And at this point, you can tell this is a hard course. It's a hard course to race. You do a practice lap, that's one thing. Do a couple, that's one thing. You start racing, there's only one way your heart rate's going, and that's going up. I knew pretty early on that you are pushing all the time. Okay, you get a little break here, thank God. A few little breaks, but you straight on the power. I did that really badly there, but there's plenty of time to catch up on a course like this. You can make a little bit of time with a good corner, carry a little bit of extra speed, bunches up. There was lots of opportunity to move up really, or put a bit more power in, so I could stay on Richard's wheel, which was what I wanted to be. And I was thinking, yes, it normally takes about 3 laps to catch up to Richard normally in races where I've got a bad start and he's flown by. So I was really pleased with where I was, and I thought I must have missed a lot of the melee behind me, where I'm often in, and then the first wall. Looks like I've gone past Richard, and I've had a good run. I think that first one. Look, I've gone past the other guy too. I actually think I ran up there, which was, seriously taxing, frankly. That wall, it is. I mean, yeah, it is really draining. Is that the first one? That's the second one. That was wall 2, I think, actually. I must have missed the first one. Sorry, I was just deep in chatter conversation. This is the lovely. This is the only proper rest in the race, and I am drifting down there. I think that's Bill Kay in front of me and David Hagar. Look at that castle thing. I can't remember what it's called again. Calendar House, I think. Probably got a lovely history. There was a wedding there yesterday, I heard, which everyone's been very quiet in. Bill's in front of me, so I was thinking, right, let's get onto Bill's tail, and I can get a nice drag. What a superb venue. Sorry, that's not Bill Kay, it's Phil Oliver. I kind of think I should have stayed on Phil's wheel, but I was a bit excited and I thought, I'm going faster, I might as well just keep going. Phil's probably just jumped to my wheel, I'm sure he has, and that's the lap done. Lots of cheering from Pirates and others, which is really nice. And yeah, that was a good first lap. I'm ahead of Richard, which I got past Richard up the hill. He must be right on my tail though. And this climb, I haven't really talked about it, but it's an absolute brute. You get speed, but this last bit, it's so painful. So painful up there. Yeah, that is one to try. I mean, you've got to put some watts per kilo down to get through there. But I've bridged quite nicely over to David Hagar, who's resplendent in a kind of fluorescent yellow skin suit, it looks like. David, I just had a look. I just subscribed to your YouTube channel, David, and I think your day 2 video is really nice because you walked around and just shared your thoughts about the junior races in particular, as it was happening and before the race, and your daughter was racing in the junior women, which was really cool. That's a nice to hear your opinion, David, on the very experienced, and nice to hear your thoughts on it. I normally stay for the juniors, but just because it's so bloody far away. Oh, look, that was a mistake by you, David. You didn't quite make it up there, and that gave me an opportunity to get by. So I did. So I was feeling really good at this time, you get to this point here, and you're thinking, why is my heart rate so high? Why is it so high? But it just is. And then it's just constant punchy climbs. I mean, you've got to be able to punch so many times. Here's the wall I've got to talk about before. It's weird. I don't think it looks that long. I don't think it is. Cranfield one is twice as long, but it does hurt a lot. David, I'm sure, is right on the wheel. For a big man, he goes up these climbs so fast, really pushes it up those climbs. And on David's video, which I watched yesterday, it was an attack point for him. Very impressive. I think the first 2 laps I went fairly fast, and then I was just plodding up there. It was so tiring. As I said, so physical. I kind of think more physical than Clanfield. Probably can't explain it. But you just always seem to be pushing the power on this course. This climb, the descents are super short apart from that long one. But every other part of the course, you are pushing, and yeah, just pushed up there. And your heart rate is going. Who's that? 13, an upside down 13. Philip Craker, Shibden Cycling. Shibden must be like one of the biggest cycling clubs in the country, mustn't it? They have riders of all ages, lots of disciplines. I think I saw a post on Facebook earlier today saying that they do. They're at the national track champs. This guy, Philip, he's got a lot of punch. He's clearly very good uphill. He's not a huge guy. He's just blown away from me, hasn't he? Yeah, good racing with you, Philip. But you just got to keep going, because even though a fair few people have gone by, they can come back to you. If you don't make any mistakes, then a consistent race is a great thing to manage. So yeah, just got to keep going and try and stay in it. Don't go into the red, and try not to go into the red too much, or else you just keep paying for it. This course, what a fun course. I actually think it's my favourite course, CX course I've ever raced, I think. It just had everything. It was really just a brilliant course. I kind of wonder if, look at that wheel to the right, I bet that is David Haygarth. I don't think it's Philip, I think it's David Haygarth, because he's fast up here. We might see his wheel come past me. If it was muddy, what would it have been like? It would have been interesting. I don't think I would have stayed upright, but it would have been fun though. There you go. There he is. Very strong. So I think I was perhaps a little bit faster up the big climbs, but then on the flat, he's got some big levers. He can put some watts down, and I thought, right, I've got to stay in his wheel, because I bet he's going to bridge over to Philip. So I do, put a bit of effort in, and no doubt Richard Lewis is not very far from me either. I tried to look out the corner of my eye, but it's really hard to. So there, make a bit of effort. David is pushing it a bit, but I'm finding his wheel, and I'm just following him. So, I think we're on to the third lap. I think that's the third lap we're starting. Yeah, I think so. And he's powering on here, and I'm thinking, oh, should I come out of the draft? Look, a little look back, see who's there. I don't really do that. I normally just look forward. But maybe I should look back sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, here we go, up this awful climb. I bet Philip's going to dance up here. You just got to commit to it. It's just tough, really tough. And you get to this point, you think, oh, you're done, but you're still climbing, and it's just this last little bit just hurts you. But that was a decent effort. I think I've just gone past David. He's probably just very, very close to me. Aid Lansley was pitting for Richard Lewis, and he was shouting all sorts of things at me, making me laugh. Richie's coming with one of them, and he looks really tired. Talking to me, like Tony Richard. I love this little corner. You can take it wide. Someone could dive in, but kind of at this point, it's not like there's a mass of people. I felt fairly safe to leave it and to go for a nicer line. So, yeah, really tricky. Just got to make sure you don't put a foot down and lose a lot of time. Just want to just ride it nicely. I don't think you can make a ton of time on that. It's just best to be safe on that. This is where you can lose a lot of time if you don't get up there. Philip makes it up there, just like I do as well. No dab there, so it's good. Like the way he came past you before, it looked like he'd easily distanced me, but I'm still there, and David is right on my wheel too. Then this really steep descent. It doesn't look that steep here, but trust me, it really is steep. And then never really found a perfect line up there. Do you go right? I think it was slightly better if you went through the middle. And then the wall. And it's just like dreading just how painful it is to get up there. I think I did all right. I didn't really slip too much on there. Look at that. David Haygarth has somehow got past both of us. I mean, what the hell? I mean, wow. That is impressive. And look, I think that's the only time that's the first lap where I didn't try and run up there. I was just so knackered. So, yeah, I thought, geez, have I gone too hard in this race? Because this is really tough. Look at that. David's got a good lead. He's gone past Philip. Yeah, he's motoring. So just a good battle. Kind of thinking about where are you stronger? Where should I spend the energy? Should I go now? Should I save it for later on in the race? How much further is there in the race anyway? I did 6 laps of this course. Well, I'll tell you about it a bit later. But the longer you race, the more your brain doesn't seem to work so well. It's just hard to make good decisions. I'm sure there's been some scientific studies about that. But yeah, they're off those two. But I'm still doing alright, and not making any mistakes so far. Yeah, I'm not displeased, and I'm ahead of Richard, so that's the main thing. But Richard's a very hard man to drop. He does not give up, and yeah, and because this season I'm ahead of him by a good amount, he is desperate to start to send the scoreboard his way. So yeah, he's not going to give up, and we have a lot of fun battling. Oh God, that's it. It's funny at that time. So I think I'm running here to get to a better remount point. At that time, I was literally thinking to myself, oh, there's a lot of grip on this corner, isn't there? You can do anything you like. And then I crashed. I just leaned a little bit too much, and I put the power on just a fraction too late, and now I'm pretty knackered. Now, it just takes it out of you, because you panic, but you're just like, oh my God, you got to get back on your bike, got to get up to speed. You can't lose too much time. And now then, there's this second wall. I'm kind of going diagonally. it just seemed to be the way I was going. But I got to the top there and I thought, oh my God, I'm really tired. And what a stupid thing to do. I've just lost more than that, 10 seconds. Oh, there's Richard, he's gone. And I think Richard was trying to psychologically damage me with the way he went by. He just flew by. He didn't just do a slow pass. He went by really fast, and he really stuck the dagger in. And he's off, and now I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to catch him. He's too fast. But that's exactly what I want me to think, and why we have such great battles. So I just try and gather myself, this is CX, things happen, things go wrong, you make mistakes, your machinery lets you down, these things happen. So I'm kind of thinking at this point, what do I do? Am I going to try and put a big effort into catching? And I think, no. I mean, that crashing cost me, Philip Craker and David Haygarth are long gone now. Richard's ahead of me, so I've kind of dropped back quite a bit, so I'm a bit disappointed, but you never know. There was a little bit of me that thought, oh, rubbish. I'm gonna keep fighting. That was only for a split second because I never give up. I'll just keep going. And this guy comes by. Who's that? I can't even see his number. But he was flying. He didn't. I wonder if he was on my wheel. He could have been. He could have jarred my wheel and pulled out. I didn't look back behind me. Maybe I should look behind me. But look, he's flying up there. And strangely, that is David Haygarth. So how has David lost all those places? And I think he's going into the pits. Something went wrong. Maybe he got a puncture. I don't know, but on his video he went into the pits and lost quite a chunk of time. So something's gone wrong there. Richard's just gone the other way, so he's got quite a good gap on me. So yeah, there you go. That's CX. Something's happened to David, and he's gone into the pits for a bike change. Thanks Claire Genesini for pitting for me. Didn't come in, but it was great that you were there and you were cheering me on too. So thanks very much, Claire. And thanks to all the people who cheered me on. It was well appreciated. Sam shouted that you were in the top 10. I don't think I was ever in the top 10, but maybe I was quite close at the beginning. I didn't fall over there. I just needed a couple of hops, but God, another frustrating thing. I think I was still in a little bit of panic mode here, just thinking that Richard's going further and further away from me. And then here, I think I cocked up. There you go. I cocked up, and I really tried to put the power in, and I think I caused. In David's video, there was someone right on my tail, and that caused him to stop. And David got by him. He must be right next to me or something. But yeah, I just rode that really badly and didn't get the power in. My back wheel hopped up in the air, and then I put the power in. It just span in the air, and then you're stuck, aren't you? But I haven't lost a place. So that's good. And I'm at the wall. This is the first or the second one? First, I think. No doubt David is going to sprint past me again. That's me scrambling up there to the top. No, he's not past me. There he is. He's ran past me. Oh, very impressive. it's very draining. I mean, I'm a pretty good runner, decent runner, but it doesn't really prepare you for this, does it? I mean, I met a guy at the Premier Inn where we were staying the day before, a really nice Welsh guy, and he was in the V40s I saw, and he done some pre-riding the day before, when we'd all arrived on the Friday, and I said, what's the war like? And he said, well, I'm a fell runner, so it's fine. It's no problem for me. I'd like to have seen how he did. I'm not sure who you are. Well, maybe I'll see if I can somehow work out where you finished. David's out the saddle, putting out the beans. I'm not. That's 16. That is Bill Kay. So Bill Kay, who was on the start line just in front of me. So there he is, and there's 17, Phil Oliver. So we're all back together. Phil Craker is gone, though. We've lost him, and Richard's in front, right? I've not overtaken him, so there's the four of us. So I'm thinking, right, make sure you stick with these four guys, because maybe together we'll slowly get closer to Richard. So I did, because they're moving. And look, even Bill Kay's just gone past David Haygoff. So how am I feeling at this point? I'm feeling a little bit frazzled, but I'm not panicking. I took that corner nicely, and I'm thinking I can stay with these guys, and let's see where we get. Is this where I crashed before? I think it is. Silly place to crash. One mistake, and you can lose a lot. I still see myself as a bit of a. I guess I'm not a novice. But look at that. That is running with a bike. I believe that is Ian Taylor, who is the series leader, or was the series leader, but he punctured and had to run a long way. So look, we're all running up the hill, and Richard is on the hill at the same time. So he's well, maybe he's tired, or he is quite a way away, but we're all in the same shot. So I might have got past someone there, but there's David, there's Bill Kay, and I'm just getting onto his wheel. And Richard's gone to the pits. He's gone to the pits. Something's gone on. I think he had problems with his handlebars twisting forward. He built the bike up almost like the night before, because he needed a second bike, didn't have one, yeah. So I'm just on David's wheel. So David spat. He spat. Yeah, you might have seen it in there. He didn't know I was on his wheel. It mostly missed me, but a little bit got me. And he apologised wholeheartedly straight away when he did that, and after the race as well. So no offence at all. But it wasn't what I was expecting. Yeah, I lost the wheel a little bit there, but yeah, I put some effort in, and David's gone straight past Bill, and now, I mean, this was what a topsy-turvy race. I mean, everything's happening. So Richard was in the lead out of us lot. He's gone into the pits. He's changed bikes. He's now behind. Bill had gone past all of us. Now David's gone past him. I'm on Bill's wheel. and we're about to hit that awful hill. See what happens. Let's see, a little bit of traffic, and let's see. Well, Bill's saved, smashing it up there. It really is. Look at that. Great cadence, good grip, and I've got past David as well. So I think I was faster up there. I think David weighs a chunk more than I do, and it's obviously harder for bigger guys to climb steep hills. Although he can certainly run up them. And there's Richard in the corner of my eye, so he's on it. Yeah, and where's Phil Oliver? Is he behind or is he ahead? By this point, I am really bloody knackered now. I think this is about 30 minutes. It's about the time I'm trying to calculate how many more laps are there. And you could hear Alan commentating, and I could hear Robert Jebb and Robert Jebb's name and Alan Gunner's name, and I was thinking, okay, thank you for letting me by there. Where are they? Are they going to lap us? I just didn't have any idea. Anyway, just have to keep going. But yeah, there's part of you just calculating how much time. I need to get better at that because I'm really cocked up. But yeah, I'm just riding, and you know, try not to make any more mistakes after that one I made before. And Bill's going at good speed. And now we're hitting a few more back markers, so we've got to try and make good decisions about how you get through the field. This time I think I'd go more middle. No, I'm right to the edge. Followed Bill. I think out of the corner of my eye, I think I saw Ian Taylor. Right up here. Now I'm dying up here. Absolutely dying. Let's see if we see what's his face? David. No, not this time. And actually I've managed to pass Bill. Don't know how I did that. But hey, we're all together. And well, there's nice descent. I mean, you're toast at this point. And this was a really steep, bumpy descent. Left side seemed to be the best way to go. And I was just not braking at all at this point. I was just going, just thinking, oh, the wheels are just going to keep rolling. Just go for it. It'll be fine. And it was. But then off here. And try and keep the speed up. Not lose too much. And keep going. In the scouting, I didn't even really notice this hill. Didn't really notice it because, you know, I was taking it a bit easy, and I sure was noticing it by this time. When I look at my heart rate trace, it just went up and up and up as the race went on. Yeah, it was a tough race. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. But what a course. I've said it before at the beginning. What a great course, what a great venue, what a friendly place. Yeah, I would have no hesitation at coming back. 19, I've seen 19, that's Nigel Wood from Kendal Cycle Club. Have I lost someone? Have we caught someone? I don't know. Where's Bill and where's David? Anyway, I'm right on Nigel Woods. Oh, there you go. And that is Ian Taylor. who must have had a bike problem and is just carving through the field with his power. Where did Nigel Wood finish? Hold on. Wow. This race could have gone even better than I think it did go for me. But, yeah, I am hanging on. I am really hanging on. It's good though. It's good to be in there. I think I'm just looking at Nigel Wood's shoes, just trying to follow him. There he is. There's Ian Taylor. And I'm so tired. But Nigel Wood finished in 12th place. 12th place! And he's just ahead of me. Wow, that is awesome. And I think this is an intro to my big mistake of the race. Because Ian Taylor's gone by, I thought I was being lapped, right? So I'm thinking, well, Nigel Wood's ahead of me. If I can see, I'm speeding up here, catching up to him, because I'm thinking this is the last corner. I'm lapped. This is the last lap. So, you know, and there's Nigel looking back at me, probably thinking, why is he going so fast? It's because I'm thinking it's the end of the race. And then I get up to Ian, and I'm thinking he's still riding. Oh no, I've got another lap, and I've kind of buried myself here. And you can't appreciate it from the video, but you know, I got here and I thought, oh my god, I've got nothing left. I'm going to have to go up that climb. I'm absolutely toast. There's Nigel going by, you know, at a much more sensible pace, knowing that this is the last lap now, and you know, you've got no choice. I actually thought to myself, oh, it's going to be a bit embarrassing if I can't actually make it up here. But, you know, I did. You know, Nigel's gone. That is annoying. That is annoying, isn't it? That is annoying. That I would, you know, this position, I'm in a good place. But now my speed, I'm just like crawling. I just feel like I'm going so slowly. I mean, hey, it's not just me. Everyone's knackered. But there's David Haygarth out the corner of the window picture. Nigel's gone, and it's not like he's gone super fast. I'm just going a lot slower. So that really stupid move to have a sprint finish. But there you go. You live and learn, don't you? And I've got to just find a better way of keeping track of the laps. What's nice is I didn't actually get lapped. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm just trying to just conserve my energy to go through this, because, well, I'm just absolutely knackered and probably looking like fresh meat to the people behind me. But I'm just trying to keep going. You know, I've still got reserves, but you know, I'm just really tired. Oh, like Nigel had a bit of a problem there. I kept going there, and yeah, Nigel's still there. So how am I gonna lose all these places? Oh, I don't know. I honestly, watching this video now for the first time, I don't remember what happened. But there's half a lap to go. Nigel's in 12th. I'm in 13th place. Here comes the wall. You know, destroyed. I'm just crawling up here. Nigel's got up there pretty well. Oh, there's a wheel next to me. Oh, and I bumped into David. Getting on, he's done a flyer, and then there is Bill Kay. So that's 14th. That's 13th. That's 14th. So Nigel Wood, Bill Kay, and David Haygarth and me. So that's 12th, 13th, 14th. And I'm now in 15th place. It's awesome. And what a great race. It's so much fun. So much fun. So much pain, but so much fun. This is exactly what you want in a CX race. You know, I don't know how many times, if we had one of those graphics where you could see place changes, you know, there'd be so many. So many. And I think Bill was going to tack up this hill, but none of us wanted to let him go, even though we were on our knees. And I think I remember now. I get out of the saddle, which I haven't really done, and I think I'm just going to try and hold onto David's wheel, which I do. So so hopefully he can drag us back, and Richard Lewis is behind, but I'm pretty sure Richard's not going to catch us now. With the speed we're going, it would take, you know, an incredible burst of energy from Richard to catch up to us. It's all fighting, you know. Nigel's not far ahead. There's Bill. Look, we caught up to him. David's pushing out the watts, and I'm just trying to hang on. So, you know, we are together, and we definitely know it's the last half lap. Because probably about this time, Alan, the announcer, shouts, you know, what's his name? Oh yeah, Robert Jebb, who won, you know, has crossed the line, so we knew just about, with the few brain cells that were still working, that this was the last lap. And you looked at my Garmin, and it was like 40 minutes or something, so I knew that was it. So I thought, right, just stick on and keep going. And maybe I thought, it would be so cool to get into a sprint finish on that last lap. And then here we go, we're going up to the second wall, and then there's really not that much further to go. So I'm trying my best. Look at David, he's smashing up there again. So good going up that climb. No doubt it'll be the same at Canfield, who's there. Alright, and then Bill, he's overtaken Bill, and then I had such a terrible time clipping in. It was bad, and look, I'm still trying to clip in. That is the V60 winner, John McGrath, who's just gone by. But yeah, I lost momentum big time, and I knew at that point there's just no way I was going to be able to get back. I just need to get better at clipping in. Just really pants out sometimes, and that was the worst moment to have a mistake. I'm sure a lot of that's fatigue, but you know that's when you need your skills even more. You know, I had no idea where I'd finished. I was hoping before the race just not to make too many mistakes, have a good race, not crash, and perhaps finish in the top 20. I was talking to James Alloway the other day later on, and he said it's always nice to just try and beat a number. So I finished 18th. No, my bib number was 18th, and I thought I've got a good chance. There's a flag, yes. There's a good chance I've beaten my number, and I'd finished 15th. I was over the moon, really was. Happy as Larry, and I was absolutely finished. There you go. And Richard will be coming in behind me. But yeah, great. Really enjoyed it. Great organisers. Yeah, so hope to see a load of you at Clanfield. Cheers, everyone.
Oh, mate. That's so hot. Nightmare with that. That's so hot.
Did you win, John? You said you could try that a lot. I had COVID about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I thought you finished in lap earlier.
25.
Yeah, that's what I think. Same thing. Oh, mate. That was so hard.
I had 2 bites. I jumped on the other one, I've been riding it all year. Sunday went.
Oh, no way.
I rode it to the pits.
Yeah.
Got this one.
Yeah.
Thought, actually, this feels better. Stayed on it. Then down that bank, the handlebars went on the hood and then you break it.
Oh, you are
And I was
joking.
like, pulled them back round, but then I just had no confidence going down
Nah, mate. Oh,
there. No fault in it.
bad luck, mate. Bad luck.
Yeah, well, we had a good little battle.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get off the course. Yeah. Oh, done. Yeah, that was so hard. So hard. Oh my God. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Huh?
Same bike, isn't it?
Did I? No way. Wow. Amazing. Oh.
Oh. Enjoy it?
Yeah? Yeah,
Oh, you
brutal.
look like you're enjoying it.
Oh, it's so painful. So painful.
Well done, Jimmy. You look good.
Well, Coral Dean will talk like
Yeah, but you had him.
Take care.
It's not like he was ahead of you and he had
Oh no, but you're like, am I good or what would he have had me? You don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to take it. Of course, like,
Clear the course, please.
Ah.